Yo, what's going on, guys? You've been asking for it. It's finally here. The semi-final of the Challenge Trophy, taking on a very strong Yorkshire side, featuring the likes of the New Zealand captain Kane Williamson, featuring former England Test player Gary Ballance, and I'm trying to think of the others, but they will come to my head. David Willey, former T20 player, and then there was one other all-rounder as well. Tim Bresnan. So we've got a lot of talent in this Yorkshire side. We'll be looking to knock them off, and what a story it would be if we could manage to get ourselves to the Challenge Trophy final. You know, it's something that no one probably would predict, and we are going the right way about it at the moment. I must say, since Cammy Delport has come back into the side, what a revelation he has been for the team. He has just been absolutely superb, just getting us off to a good start, getting us off to a flying start, and it has made it a lot easier for the guys that are coming in later on down the order. So we'll hope that he can continue to keep that up today, and we can continue to bang in the run. So 10 overs gone, 58 for none is the score, and that is bloody brilliant, sorry, I should say. You probably tell that my voice is a little bit louder today. I do actually have the house to myself for the first time in what feels like forever, so I can talk basically as loud as I want. So just going to keep keep building this partnership. Don't really want to put the aggression up too much because it is still a good pitch, but I do want to have wickets in hand as we head down, you know, later in the order. And obviously, with Tim Bresnan coming in as your second change bowler, you obviously know that you are a little bit spoiled for choice. With the former England, I think he played all three formats. He was quite good in Tests. I think he played in that series down under in Australia. I'm trying to remember what year that was in, but it was a year that England just absolutely annihilated Australia down there. I think Cook scored like 2 double hundreds. Jonathan Trott was in the runs. Strauss was in the runs, and that is what he does. He picks up wickets, but he was starting to go a little bit slow. It must be said. A strike rate of just 59 does bring in the captain, Colin Ackerman, and he'll be looking to carry on his good form. Had a good knock in the quarterfinal, but he's not going to have a good one here because he's come down, missed a straight one, and because of that, he is gone for just the 4 runs. So we'll be looking, as I said, to try and Delport now. It's a hard one because he's one of those guys that you always kind of expect to be the first wicket down, just with how aggressively he plays. But you'd think now, if he can bat through, we're through 20 overs, if he can bat through, he's picked up his 50 as well, you know, if he can bat through to, I want to say, around the 35th, 40th over, he's going to not only have 100, but he's going to have us in a very good position to launch in those last 10 to 15, which is what we want. The run rate is still healthy. It's still above 5. We do have Cosgrove coming in next, who hasn't been in the greatest of form, which is a little bit of concern. Was potentially thinking about dropping him for this game, but he did pick up 3 for 59 in the quarterfinal with the ball. So that did kind of sway me a little bit, and there's a misfield. We will take that. Yeah, that did sway my decision a little bit to keep him in, just because he obviously has that ability with the ball. Actually, it is taking a bit of turn today. So he can be a good backup for Parkinson, who has just been in since we have. I can't even remember now at the start of the series if he was a player that was... Oh no, Delport's gone. God damn it, gone for 72 off of 58. I'm trying to think if Parkinson was even in the starting 11 when we first started. And there we go, Cosgrove. That's just what I'm talking about. He has not done anything of note as of late. 1 off of 4. And this is the issue that we do have. We are now 4 down. Make that 5 down. Dexter, first baller. Woo! This is making things interesting now, and not in a good way for this Leicestershire side. And there's another one, Hill gone. So the damage now being done with Ben Rainan. I still want to keep this aggression up, just because, you know, we did get a good start. We can take a little bit more time to see ourselves in. You'd think that Patini now is the key. He has to bat through these remaining 18 overs, and with the way the wickets are falling at the other end, I can probably see that happening. But yeah, anything under 250 on this pitch is not going to be enough unless we have an absolute sublime bowling performance, which, you know, could happen. But again, and we've said it so often in the series, it's that middle order. You know, the top gets the job done, the middle order just struggles. struggles big time. So that is something we're going to have to look at possibly addressing. And the only thing is now, like, there's less. There we go. Patini's gone, so that kind of mucks that up. But I was saying that, you know, with 10 overs left to go, it'd be time for us to start going, which is what we're going to have to do now. Because to be fair, if we trundle along now to, let's say, 220, 230, that's not going to be enough. But if we hit out, then hopefully we can try and get towards that 250 and at least give our bowlers something to bowl at. That's the key. Giving them something to target. You know, we have seen that it can be done. Mohamed Abbas back in the side today. Griffiths has been in good form. Rain's in good form. Parkinson in the middle, very, very good. And then obviously Cosgrove with his cheeky little off spinners that he has done. So hopefully it's not looking like we're going to get to that 250, which is a shame. But hopefully we can get somewhere up around 48 overs, 2 overs left to go. Hopefully we can get somewhere around 240. I wouldn't mind that. I think that will be alright. Griffith's gone for a very good 20 off of just 21. Parkinson hanging in 32. So he's closing in on one of the higher scores of the innings. I was going to say a few boundaries here to finish things off would be nice. 238 for 9. And Mohamed Abbas has been cleaned up. You don't really expect too much for him with the bat. But 239 is what is required to be defended here. We're going to need an absolute master class, you would have to think, from the bowlers to get the job done here. Because as I did state at the start of the video, this is a very, very strong Yorkshire batting lineup. When you think of the like Adam Leicestershire in there as well, I don't think he's played for England, but he has been around the Yorkshire side for a very long time as their captain. So we've got him to try and obviously get rid of. Kane Williamson is in now at number 3. Then Gary Ballance, Willey, Bresnan, Hood, the wicket-keeper bat. So Yorkshire do have a very good team. I think Yorkshire was the team on cricket... No, not I want to say cricket 19. Oh, and there's a drop chance. A bus will be spewing at that. We need to hang on to those ones, take our chances. Not cricket 19. I think it was Ashes cricket or Don Bradman 17. I think they were the county side that I chose for my career player. Potentially, I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully, outside edge there from Kane Williamson. Really wanted that to go to hand, but not a bad first 10 overs. We did obviously get that breakthrough, but they did only lose the 1 wicket, so that will be positive for Yorkshire, and they'll be happy about that. Sorry. Obviously, we would like a few more. We would like a few more wickets, just because I don't personally think that we're going to be able to defend such a small total against this side here. And Abbas has bowled 7. I just tried to keep him going just to see if I could get something out of him, and hopefully we can get something out of the medium paces here. I'm thinking if we slow it up, then potentially we are going to be in with a chance. But both these players, very good players of spin bowling as well. And it has actually started to turn. The pitch has started to deteriorate a little bit, which is handy for Parkinson. Handy for Cosgrove, who I probably will bring in sooner rather than later. Obviously, his 3 for 59 was very instrumental in that quarter-final win. And we're going to need him to do something similar here today, you'd think. Because as I did say, we're not going to defend this total, especially with the batting lineup that they do have. Cosgrove is actually medium pace, so that just absolutely ruins my theory. I think he's one of those guys, a little bit like Andrew Simons, who bowled off spin and medium pace, I think just depending on the pitch and what it was doing. So Parkinson's going to be the main guy here, and he has been the main guy obviously for majority of the season, and this is where we need him to stand up. We need him to stand up and be the partnership breaker, get that breakthrough, get that wicket, because at the moment they're just cruising along here. At the moment Yorkshire, they're not really having to put the pedal to the middle, and they're just picking up boundaries here and there. Dexter didn't go for many. Going to bring back Griffiths to see if we can try and bring the pace back, get a breakthrough. I'm going to bowl out Mohamed Abbas as well, just because if I get a wicket, I'll take him off. But I just think he's our overseas player. There we go. There we go. That's what we needed. I was going to say he's the overseas player. He's the guy that we want to come in and break the partnership, which is what he has done. It does now bring a new man in. which is Gary Ballance. So it's not too, it's not too much of a change because it just brings in another quality player, and Williamson is just showing that he is a very class act as well. Maybe time to go to another part-timer as well, a part-time spinner maybe. Just as I said, we need a breakthrough. We're not going to defend this. They need 100 runs off the last 20 overs with 8 wickets left in hand. Colin Ackerman will go to you, and then we might even go to Michael Carberry as well, just to try and get something. But Gary Ballance, obviously the three there, Life, Williamson and Ballance, are very good players of spin, and they have really negated, I guess, the Parkinson effect today. I have spoken too soon because Ballance is gone now. But really did negate that Parkinson threat that he has been putting up and putting teams under pressure all season. So now we just need to hope that we can get someone else from the other end, mainly in the form of Ackerman, to get something, because that run rate has dropped for the first time below 5 in this innings, which is not good for Yorkshire. Sorry, it is good for Yorkshire. It's bad for Leicestershire. Bad for us. Let me get that one right. Michael Carberry, come on, boy. Former England international, to Kane Williamson, current New Zealand captain, and he's found an edge. Just second ball. Parkinson bowling his 10th and final over, which is gone for 4. Not good here, boys. Oh, yes, it is good. There we go. Williamson gone. So is there another twist in this tail? David Willey in now. And if we can get through him, get through Timmy Bresnan. Oh, that's gone. Oh, umpire, no! I skipped it because I just assumed that it was going to be out because it was absolutely plumb. Absolutely plumb it was, but the umpire said no, and at the end of the day, that is the main factor. If the umpire says no, it's not out. So, is that one there taken? No, just a play and a miss. Muhammad Abbas will probably look to bowl him out here, just to try and build some pressure. Let Griffiths and Ben Rain do it at the end for us. Abbas with one more. 55 needed off 11. This is tense. This is what you want from a quarter. I was going to say quarterfinal. This is what you want from a semi-final. 47 needed in the last. I don't think this is going to go our way. We're not going to defend it, but potentially we could bowl the side out. And with the way Rain was moving that ball, why did we not bring him in earlier? Griffiths, this is your chance to stand up, son. This is your chance to make a name for yourself. Outside edge, that would have gone straight down first slip's throat if we had one, but it doesn't matter because Rain gets a wicket the very next ball. This is tense. This is tense. Another outside edge. I just can't I probably should put a slip in there, but I just cannot justify it at this stage. I'm trying to defend runs as well. The ball's moving around an absolute mile. It's not really moving away from the batters. It's moving in. And because of that, I haven't put that slip in. Oh, man. This is tense. That is going to help Yorkshire. A 6 off the last ball of the over. 25 needed off of 4 overs. Catch that, please. Yes, Hood's gone. They're down into the bowlers. What a comeback this would be from this Leicestershire side. It is not over yet, though, folks. It is not over. There's still time. 3 overs, 21 runs needed. Griffiths, the young man, he only goes for 4. Oh, that's going to go all the way. That's 6. That's massive in the context of the game. 7 needed. Griffiths to bowl the last. Oh, edge. Dot ball. What's this going to do? Oh, it's an outside edge. It's gone for 1. They need 6 off 3. They need 6 off 3. They've got a 4. Oh, 2 off of 2. 2 off of 1. Oh, Yorkshire have won. Oh, it's a tie, but they've won on remaining wickets. Holy crap. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. We go out only due to the fact that we were bowled out. If we'd been 7 down, batted through our 50 overs, oh, God. Oh, we would have. We were so close. So close. But we are back into the county championship next time around, guys. Oh, what a game. If I'm excited, I hope you guys were too. That is one of the greatest episodes of this Leicestershire Career Mode that we have recorded to date so far. As I said, hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, and if you are new, please do subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that video. It was bloody enjoyable for me. Hope it was enjoyable for you. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you Monday with some more cricket captain content.